Hey everyone, welcome back to BDG Reviews. It's night 20 of 31 Days of Horror. What I got for you tonight is an interesting little movie from the year 2000, starring Judd Nelson. This is Cabin by the Lake. You know what you're going to get when you see right there from one of the producers of I Know What You Did Last Summer. The basic plot of this movie is Judd Nelson's character is a writer. He's writing a movie, and essentially he's writing this movie about like a serial killer that captures girls and then drowns them in a lake and goes down, makes a garden out of it and goes down and tends the garden. And he's actually doing this. So you can pretty much guess where it's going to go from there. He ends up kidnapping a girl that survives. So, some people at it's kind of like a little, where he lives is kind of like I guess you could say like a film town. Like the group, there's a group of effects artists in there that are going to be working on the movie that he's writing, essentially. So the girl survives. She gets saved, so they make a prosthetic body. And they put a camera in the eye, and they put it back down there, so the cops are gonna try to catch the guy. Sufficient to say it doesn't work out, but, I'll leave it at that for the plot. This movie was actually pretty fun. I mean, I wasn't expecting much. I was expecting typical, typical 2000s kind of trash, and that's kind of what you get. It's nothing super special, but it's kind of fun. The effects are almost non-existent. I mean, you have this this body, body that doesn't really look anything like the girl. You have a bunch of other dead bodies underwater, which is kind of like a cool, it's a cool look, they're going through the water and there are all these bodies just kind of floating in the water from hooked cinder blocks and everything. It's a cool visual, but nothing overly spectacular effects wise. All in all, this movie it's generic, but it's fun. Like I said, it is your basic 2000s film. Nothing too special. But, if you want a fun little... Actually, this is a good example of a movie that I would say is a good... This is entry-level horror. Show this to someone who's just getting into the genre, and, it's a good place to start. It's bloodless. I don't think there's even any swearing in it. I mean, it's got that dude in it who's Michael Weatherly. He used to be in NCIS, I think, if I remember right. The acting all around, it's good, decent enough. Like I said, effects are kind of minimal, but it's an effective little movie. For rating, I give it 5 out of 10. It's right there in the middle. Let's put it this way. If someone says to you, oh, we can watch Cabin by the Lake, or we could watch I Know What You Did Last Summer, I'd go with I Know What You Did Last Summer. But if someone said, we can watch Cabin by the Lake, or we can watch the Black Christmas remake, Cabin by the Lake, any day of the week. So yeah, 5 out of 10, Cabin by the Lake. Pretty good, honestly. I mean, I found this VHS copy for $1, if you can find it. Relatively cheap. Give it a shot. It's not bad. That's it for now. See you next time.